Football fans are eagerly awaiting Sunday's game with plans to gather in living rooms and sports bars around the county. Of course, there's more to the Super Bowl than just the game. It's also big business. Here with more on the marketing of the Super Bowl is my guest, San Diego State University marketing professor Mira Kopik. Welcome back to Evening Edition.
Thanks, Peggy.
Now, Mira, we hear Super Bowl can generate, I've actually seen these predictions, it could generate up to $600 million in the region it's being played in this case, New Jersey. How accurate is that revenue projection?
You know, and that is the projection from the host committee, the NFL host committee, and it's a little exaggerated. Most economists who've run studies over the last 2 decades see between $40 and $60 million of real benefit to a area. Being that it's New York and the concentration of population, and they're expecting over 400,000 visitors, you know, it'll be well over 100 million, and we'll kind of see how it all lands at the end of the game.
At the end of the game. Even if you don't love the game of football, there's certainly those amazing Super Bowl ads. How much is a Super Bowl ad worth?
This year, a Super Bowl ad is worth $4 million for 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. And most of them are, well, I shouldn't say most, but some are a minute, so that'd be $8 million for that. Right. They're very expensive. Would some of that money, that ad money, help generate more revenue for the local station? Let's say this year it's Fox airing the game. You
know, for the local station, they're always allowed to sell certain ads, and then they could usually get a 2 or 3 times multiple of what they would normally charge for that ad. So a car dealer or a furniture store retailer may spend a lot more for that ad, but they get a 50 to 60 share of the audience, which is very important to them.
I see. And how about this, that the advertising competition for the most talked about ad, why is that so important?
You know, it's really critical for word of mouth. With, you know, most marketing companies, most brand marketers really are focusing on an integrated marketing campaign. They're looking at, they've been doing teaser ads leading up to the Super Bowl. They unveil the ad at the Super Bowl. They kind of bucket it with social media, and they use that to kind of kick off a campaign that normally will go for several months. So they get 110 million people watching this commercial and talking about it while they're watching it. It is rare that this happens in today's marketplace.
And then it goes viral, because I know then the next day you're looking all over the internet for Super Bowl ads. Do they get any feedback from that, or any good kickback from that?
They do. You know, USA Today started the ad meter about 25 years ago, where they would rate the Super Bowl ads, and people would just go that day, the next day, to see what the ads were rated. But now, with the democratization of online, there are thousands of polls going on all the time in real time. And so, you know, marketers will see that, and there will always be some handicapping next week as to who won and who didn't win and which ads really delivered.
Okay, and let's talk about this. It's not being played here, of course, but how do local retailers actually profit from this, aside from the, let's say, station that's airing it?
Oh, you know, it's interesting, because there's a handful of retailers that really profit from the Super Bowl. Electronics retailers and furniture retailers, surprisingly, because people are looking to get a new couch, to have all these people in their home, new coffee table. The big screen TV, that 70-inch flat screen, flat panel TV, is really important. And then supermarkets. I mean, at the end of the day, supermarkets, sports bar, people, you know, are buying tons of groceries to host these Super Bowl parties. So you have some clear retailers that are going to win. And San Diego being a little bit of a transitional town, you know, if you've been to the stadium from time to time, a lot of times, disappointingly, you see a lot of Broncos fans, for example. There's going to be a lot of apparel sales as well.
Okay. Well, Mira Kopik, thank you so much. We have a lot more on our website about this, including things you can do around the county if you're not a football fan. Thanks again.
Thank you.